Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. Channel is No Matrix, No Sipping, All Subjects channel. Check out my other channel, Manosphere Masters. We go into a little more details over there. A little more strategy over there. All of you misinformed religious people, I wouldn't advise you to go over there, because y'all think that the Most High can't handle knowing about this or knowing about that. Man, let me tell you something, kind of off subject. The Most High, nothing we do will affect His holiness. He chooses not to look at a lot of the stuff we do because of His holiness. God is light, in Him is no darkness at all. But we don't affect Him like y'all say. And that's how I know that a lot of y'all, and think about it, the Most High knows about everything. The Most High done seen murders take place. His sons have seen murders take place. And calculated it, recorded it. So y'all act like these women have stripped the very manly conversation out of you. You know what the manly conversations, who look good, what they like. Dudes be in church scared to have a manly conversation, acting awkward. Don't come to my church. You ain't gonna feel comfortable. And don't come to my church with that acting fake stuff like you better than people. Hey man, I'm probably gonna set the record for how many people I end up telling to hit the door. And you come back with some garbage, guess what? I ain't them. DEM. I don't want no trouble, I don't want no smoke. But if you look for it hard enough, you just might find it. If I, like for instance, let's say I was doing my church. Some dude was in there making ruckus. Dude, man, nobody finna argue, man. Don't interrupt the service. If you want to talk to me about something, we could talk after I'm done preaching. But once I see you ain't listening, because believe you me, my goal is not to preach about stuff I haven't researched forward and backwards. Until I research it forwards and backwards, I don't be wanting to preach about it. But people be coming in my comments and stuff with falsehood, with stuff twisted up. And I used to entertain that a little more, used to argue a little more, and I still will a little bit. But I be looking at it like one dude, for instance, he came on there like trying to tell me how to do my videos. Like, man, if you want to see the video, go to Club Shay Shay. I just removed his comment. Like, man, forget dude. That's dumb what he said. When he can go see the video without commentary. We have to do that on YouTube because some of these people will copyright you. And I don't know if Shannon Sharp will or not. How he was walking through that airport acting with that dog, he might. Didn't even want them like taking pictures of him. So we have to do that. But you know, I keep it real, I keep it transparent. I got trolls, definitely. I think some people be misconstruing the things I say about marriage. I say them out of experience, and I say them so dudes won't get their hopes up to be dashed. Life, you don't need dash hope in life. Dash hopes will ruin your life. I'm here to stop your hopes from getting dashed. You know? women will fool you. They come looking good, makeup on point, light skin, dark skin, whatever you like. They be coming just like you like. And then the minute you start dealing with them too much, they trying to strip your manhood right up out of not only your balls, but your head all the way down to your toes. Strip manhood, strip manhood, strip manhood. Then once they strip it, and they got you where they want you, I'm not happy. You know, marriage ain't what I thought it would be. My next husband, your next husband. So let me get this straight. So I gotta look out for you, and you are doing everything for the next man who hasn't looked out for you. This is why we get on here, y'all. This is why we get on here. So what I want to talk about on this video is jobs, business, making money. How the main premise I want to come from is how it's weird. The jobs that you probably avoid because you don't want confrontation, you don't want to have to tell on people, you don't want to do this. Them the jobs is paying right here in Milwaukee. You can go right down to the county jail and make $30 an hour with no experience. And they need 50 of them. Right down at the county jail. Now, of course, there's things you have to watch out for, like stink bombs. A stink bomb is, wait, y'all know it's still, and it's snowing. A stink bomb is like the dudes are doodle in a milk carton, and they'll wait till you gotta open their door or open their chute, and they'll jump on it and it'll splash on you. So if you in corrections, you can't be loose, can't be trusting people. Like, you always, like, one thing I do when I'm walking around, I try to see the people that I'm not to yet. Like, for instance, like, let's say I'm coming around the corner. I'm looking where I gotta look, but I'm looking forward too. If I see that, what I call that weasel look in his eyes, I'm gonna keep my distance. Because that's when they'll do stuff like that. They'll try to spit on you. No, you gotta be ready at all times, man. But y'all just rather avoid it. How many jobs right now paying you $25, $30 an hour with no experience? You getting paid to babysit, basically. You know, and that's all over the country too. They hiring in Mississippi. Mississippi got one of the lowest cost of livings there is. And you can go right down to Mississippi now and make $20 an hour in them jobs. These the jobs people don't like and that they avoid. But you would take that little job making $11, $12, $13 an hour where they treat you like ish. Okay, I already know you're gonna treat me like ish, so go ahead and give me that little $25, $30 an hour while you do it. So I can be stacking quicker. And if you get up my nerve too tough, I'll have that money stacked up. You know. But in all walks of life, you gotta learn at times to ignore people. Like when you driving and you know you driving regular, you driving right, and somebody else don't like how you driving, so they come up blowing, trying to look at you, yell at you and stuff. You just look straight. You're not gonna ruin my day easily. You're gonna ruin your day trying to ruin my day. That's how I look at it. You gonna ruin your day trying to ruin my day. I had to learn, man. I used to react everything. Like you might come on a unit in a jail, all chaos break loose, and the person that didn't have it under control, all right, man, I'll see you tomorrow. Man, you be like, man, what the? How you tell him? Hey, man, he gone now, man. So if you mad at him, hey, man, let's start over, man. You know, that ain't right for you to try to take it out on me, man. Like, you mad at him. So, these jobs, police jobs, y'all young dudes with no criminal record, you know how to fight. Even if you don't, they'll teach you how to fight. The main thing in corrections, I would say you need to learn how to project your voice. Like if you talk quiet, you're not gonna always be able to do that because they're gonna try to run over you. Sometimes you gotta raise your voice like, fellas, guys, hey, listen, I need y'all to take a seat. Oh, you ain't gonna take a seat? Let's start over then. Go lock in. Let them be mad at each other. What they call in Texas, peer reinforcement, positive peer reinforcement. It works, believe me. They'll try to turn the staff against each other. Why not try to, oh, y'all don't want to listen, man. We need to start over, huh? And I don't care what situation I'm in, I'm gonna have control. I ain't gonna be, oh my gosh, he's a murderer. No. Before I come in there, I'm already be ready for whatever. That's how you have to be. Don't let your guard down. Don't let them crowd you. Like for instance, what they'll do is if they all know if something finna happen, they'll literally be plotting, well, we're gonna distract you. So they'll try to stand in front of you where you can't see. I'll be like, get on out the way. And I'm the type, and if I think you did something like that, I'm gonna try to get you cooked too for trying to help people do the wrong thing. That's how I used to do, man. Like, they got on me one time, and it's crazy because my tactics used to work, but they always try to get on me because they didn't want flack from them dudes. Why do you care? Like, I used to get the instigator. Like, if I find out somebody was instigating two people that fought, I put the people who fought on restriction and the instigators. They used to cuss me out too. Boy, don't let me find out you instigating. And I used to tell them, we ain't gonna be doing no instigating over here. You gotta give them your spiel. I don't know, all facilities is different, but these are the things that I did that work. So those jobs, nobody don't want them, but they pay. And then think about it like this. What are you really missing? This is what people do. Dudes be wanting to chase these little stank holes, excuse my language, sorry YouTube. So they don't be wanting to get mandatory overtime, all that, but their money don't be right. So you should be like, okay, well, I know they're gonna be, I know I ain't gonna get that many off days. I'm gonna be stacking this bread. And then once you stack it up, so if they still doing you like that and you just tired of it, man, listen, man, to me, hold on, loops ain't like, you have how much you make per year, base pay in cash. You good. Like for instance, as long as you know you can't, if you quit a job, you know you can't be no spend crazy, you don't want to run through your money, You just want to have it so you can keep living. So if you make $50,000, once you get $50,000 in cash, and guys, you got to learn how to fortify your house, because these banks, like I heard somebody talking about it the other day, these banks, if you start taking out too much, because that reminded me, I was wondering why one time I was putting $2,000 on the card and they made me sign all this stuff. I'm like, why y'all doing all this? They said, well, anytime you make transaction over certain amounts, that's the real reason why they want. We don't need digital currency. We don't need to go paperless. We don't need none of that. The real reason why they want to do that is to control people's money, to control what you buy, to control your life. As long as it's paper money, they can't control you like they want to. They don't know what you got. See, but you got 50,000, and we're gonna have to come back. We're gonna do a part 2 to this. You good. Matter of fact, stay tuned for part 2.